And the race is on. So I'm going to go ahead and explain the first trick before they even do it here. After the intro, they're going to be attempting something called Lakitu Skip, where they're going to purposely long jump on the very edge of the bridge to get to the castle, so that they don't trigger Lakitu and thus skipping the cutscene. It saves about 7 seconds. It's not too difficult, but there are different ways to do it. Of course, some being faster than others, being more difficult as well. Okay, so you already seen some differentiations in route there. Both players did end up getting Lakitu Skip, so that's good. Next, we're going to be trying to do Bomb Clip, I'm assuming. I'm not entirely sure about the routes of these two runners. So I guess we'll see. Hold on. Yeah, so we're going to be doing Bomb Clip. So basically how Bomb Clip works is you want to throw and catch the bomb on a specific set of frames, which will give you backwards momentum, pushing you through and giving you enough momentum to clip through the gate. The later you grab the bomb, the bigger the bomb is, and the bigger the bomb is, the more backwards momentum you get. So it's always great to grab the bomb later rather than earlier, but again, if you grab it too late, you won't actually grab it and it will explode. It seems like both players are going to be going for Womps 9 here. So Womps 9 is basically... it only saves about a second. What you're doing is you're going to go do the slide star before Womps. Most players opt out of this because Womps is such a reset-heavy stage. So both players are almost perfectly in sync. So yeah, I'm really expecting a great race from these players. So both the runners are going to be now moving on to Womps. Womps, again, is a very, very reset-heavy stage. We're going to be getting all the stars in Womps, including the 100 coin star. So there's not going to be too many differences in routes here. So it's going to be interesting to see how the players hold up with their nerves, and then obviously just mistakes that they'll be making. I'm a liar. It looks like BlueBob is going to be opting for Owless first, while Weegee goes for the 100 coins plus reds. BlueBob messing up his angle there, but he does recover it very nicely, ending up getting the star. Not wasting much time at all. Weegee's doing 100 coin star, and this star relies heavily on the cycle of the spinning platform he's on. So messing up, even just bonking once, can end up losing more time than you expect, because if you miss the cycle, obviously you have to wait for the other cycle. So BlueBob now attempting Cannonless. He's actually opting for the texture setup, which is something you don't see all the time. He does end up missing it, which doesn't lose too much time. I'm assuming he'll be going for the regular setup the next time, though. So texture setup, basically, you're going to use the visual cues around you to get into the perfect spot on the plank to be able to grab a specific point on the wall, which will allow you to... It ledge grabs and allows you to clip through it and grab the star. So he does end up going for the original setup, which is sock folder sound. Thanks to the sock folder, basically, you want to let's grab a specific point, or a little region, rather. Backflip, punch, go off the ledge, go up, back on the ledge, and hold straight down. You'll pretty much get it every time. Weegee did get Owless there. That is good. I didn't explain Owless. Owless, basically, what you're going to do is you're going to do a triple jump wall kick or a side flip wall kick if you want to do that. Most people don't do that unless they're just messing around or going for swag strats. But you want to wall kick on a specific frame, or a set of frames, rather, and a specific spot so that you'll get enough height to go through the cage. I wasn't quite paying attention to what Weegee did. Did he go for OG and then fall down? I'm not entirely sure. but he is going to back that up and get it rather nicely. BlueBob now doing the 100 coin star, basically the same that Weegee did. Pretty nice movement. He's not going to lose too much time in this stage compared to Weegee. Weegee going for a jump ball kick rather than a side flip. Most people do the side flip, and I actually have not seen that before. So I guess that's faster. So props to Weegee, probably making up time for the from what he lost doing texture setup. Sorry. Yes, thank you, Isaac. Now Weegee getting a nice fence clip is going to be going to do the Womp star. So this is actually the intended first star in the stage, but we do it second to last because after this star, a tower spawns, and the tower causes a decent amount of lag on the Nintendo 64 version of this game. So as you can see, yes, they are clipping through the Womps. If you haven't run this game or seen speedruns of this game before, it is wild. I know if you have access to the game, go and try it. Do it at a party. It'll impress your friends. I think he meant the not doing the side flip saves 0.4 seconds. Unfortunate from Weegee missing that movement to get up onto the platform. He does recover very quickly and goes for the triple jump strat, the faster of the two strats. BlueBob does the same, but opts for a dive. So both runners really close here. Yeah. So now you may be wondering, if you haven't played this game or seen speedruns of this game, why are they entering this stage again? Well, you actually can get 2 stars in this stage, one for just completing the slide and not dying, and the other one for completing the slide under 21 seconds. They're both going to do the same slide skip because obviously it's faster. A 13.0 from Weegee. I'm sure he's not too happy about that. That for someone that's not deeply into watching speedruns of this game, you might not realize the significance of that. 12.4 is like the best possible, and 12.5 and 12.6 are also really good. 12.7 and up, top runners tend to hound themselves for getting. Well, I lied. 12.8 and up. 12.7 is pretty good. Both players now doing the wing cap switch star, where you're going to get all 8 coins, well, 8 red coins rather, which will spawn a star. They're both going to go for tech skip, I'm assuming, which is where you're going to bounce off the switch like you did there and hit the star before actually hitting the ground, which skips the text box. So players now entering Dark World, the first of the Bowser stages. Bowser in the Dark World, they're going to be also collecting the 8 red coins. Soften will do this in under a minute, so hopefully they'll be able to get that. So it looks like both players are going to be going for Shiguro Cycle. Shiguro Cycle relates to the cycle of the moving platforms to get the third to last red, rather, or right after it. Sorry, right before it. I don't know what I'm saying. Unfortunate ground pound from BlueBob. Going to lose a little bit of time there, but nothing too bad. They're going to obviously be able to make it up because this is still anybody's game, and even if they were a minute behind each other, it'd still be anybody's game because Super Mario 64 speedruns, especially in a tournament setting, can really change really fast. I believe I commentated a race where someone lost 8 minutes to skip. Beautiful. Unfortunate missed throw from Weegee, going to cost him a little bit of time. Hopefully BlueBob can get the throw. Backs it up pretty nicely. Weegee still ahead slightly by a few seconds. So both players are going to go enter Bomb's battlefield again because there's a fast star you can get there. Shoot to the island in the sky. They're going to be abusing the wing cap to get up there in a faster way. They couldn't do this earlier, however, because they didn't have the wing cap, because the wing cap is only eligible to get after 10 stars. So this trick is very popular, and the community has named it Sky Jump for obvious reasons. So both players ends up getting Sky Jump pretty well. So yeah, still really close race. I haven't seen a race this close in a long time. Besides Full Year's SMS race for about 20 minutes. Good job, Liz. So there are the runners' links in chat. Feel free to go follow them. I encourage you to go follow them. Both of them are really great guys, really good runners, and stream a decent amount. So Weegee opting to go for wall kicks will work first, while BlueBob goes for the penguin. The penguin star. So you see a little bit of a route difference with the penguin star. Not really a route difference, but a camera difference. That's just personal preference. Doesn't actually save or lose any time. So the penguin star, you grab the penguin and slide down the ledge. It's actually a little bit more difficult than it sounds, or looks rather, because you can end up dropping the penguin if you get too close to a wall or bonking and then just dying entirely. So Weegee's going to be going for CCM17, where he opts out of going in the slide the first time, and BlueBob's also doing that. So instead of going in the slide once, getting a star, and then going to the slide the second time to get the penguin star bundled with hundreds, they're going to be just getting the first star bundled with hundreds. They're going to replace the slide star that they skip getting, or rather, yeah, the slide star they skip getting, I'm going to assume with Tiny Huge Island Reds, which we'll see later in the run. That is upstairs after Wet Dry World, I believe. So yeah, both players want to have a precise amount of coins on the slide. 83 or 84 is what you want to have before going to that final stretch of coins. Both of them going for 83 is good. The last red coin they're required to get is right here at the tree, so getting that will spawn the 100 coin star, because red coins count for 2 coins, yellow coins for 1 coin, and blue coins for 5 coins. It'll be really interesting to see if Weegee goes for double P-less. I am ready for that. So both runners are going to make their way to the next stage in the game, Big Boo's Haunt. They're going to be getting 2 stars here, both relatively easy. Could see some route differentiation in the first star, depending on how they decide to kill the Boo Boss and collect the star. I'm assuming they're both going to go for the faster strat because of the high-level runners they are. Yeah, there's not really much to say about this star, except a lot of casual players have a really hard time getting it, because some of the spots on the roof are slick and you'll slide down them. So just getting up to the star can be a pain. So both entering BBH for the last star they're going to get here, which is just that star. I actually don't know what that's called. That's interesting, considering I've played this game for 2 years. But, yeah, not really hard to get. It's called Secret of the Haunted Books. There you go. I'm on team frame perfection. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Players are going to now make their way to shifting sandlands, but first they're going to be grabbing Mips on the way. Mips is the bunny that you can grab twice during the game to get 2 different stars. You can also use Mips to clip through various doors, which is utilizing 16 star. So Mips is named Mips because one of the revolutionary processor in the Nintendo 64 is MIPS, so they named it Mips. So yeah, just interesting fact there. Very, very, very close race. Weegee doing double P-less, if he does, and BlueBob not, could actually even further widen the gap between these 2 runners. So pillarless, this one's a nice star to explain. So basically, you're going to utilize the same thing we did in Bomb Clip, where you get backwards momentum from the bomb. Then you're going to utilize the geometry of the stage to activate an item and hand click, which allows you to perform double jumps and ground pounds while holding an item, in this case the item being the bomb. So when you're doing that, the bomb's blowing up time, I guess, is increased, so you have more time to work with the bomb. You're going to use that backwards momentum to maneuver your way up to the pyramid using various jumps and ground pounds to avoid dying in the sand, and use it to clip through the top of the pyramid, getting into the loading zone, thus allowing you early access. Weegee going for double P-less. He does in fact get double P-less. This is really, really nice for Weegee. Sorry, I zoned out. LOL Lethal Lava Land, a very technical stage. Lava is scary. BlueBob needs to be careful here because he could die to that bully. That bully is, well, a bully. So yeah, BlueBob does end up getting the bully star. That star is very scary at the end because the steps to get up there fall under you. And if you miss an input, then you can fall. And if you fall through the steps, you're most likely going to die. Would you go for the red coin star? One of the easiest red coin stars in the game because they're all in the same place. And if you get there fast enough, the cycle doesn't mess with you. So it's just diving. Fun. Very nice bully star from BlueBob. Runners like this, of their skill level, are really, even players that aren't as skilled as this, mostly can do that trick. They're going to ground pound in precise place that will cause all the bullies to fall off, because the bully RNG stays the same, because it's not actually RNG. Weegee utilizing the wing cap to fly over the, the cage there, allowing him to get that star faster and early access as well. BlueBob now entering the volcano. I'm assuming he's going to go for lava boost. Yes, he is. Fast lava boost, rather. That's always nice to get. He does pull it off. That is a very scary trick because only hitting the lava twice is actually very, very difficult. Nice bully star from Weegee. BlueBob now entering the volcano for a second time to get the elevator star. He's also going to be utilizing the lava to boost himself up. Weegee now going for the bully star that we saw BlueBob attempt earlier, and hopefully he'll get it as well. Unfortunate, misjudged his placing, ground pounded in the wrong spot. It is okay though, because he backed it up very nicely. Yeah, Milo, I'm on the mic alone because you decided to bail on me. That came out wrong. He didn't actually commit. I just wanted him to help because being on the mic alone is sad. Anyways, Weegee now going for. I'm assuming he just did lava boost. I wasn't paying attention. No, he did not. He's going for lava boost now. Does end up getting fast lava boost. Again, a very, very scary trick. Always nice to see. BlueBob going for the wing tap to get the rolling log star. Very well executed from BlueBob. So as Weegee finishes up LLL, BlueBob is going to be entering Hazy Maze Cave. I'm assuming the first star he's going to be doing is the Sea Monster star. Yes, he is. He's going to do the triple jump off the box. Very precise. If you hold a little left or hold up too long, you're going to actually hit a dead zone where it'll just automatically kill you and you have to redo the star. So very good from BlueBob. HMC was the level... sorry. Hey guys, I'm a little confused. I've never seen anyone go to DDD at this time. See, here's the problem. I don't know the new route. Okay, so we're gonna try to adapt. No, I've never seen anyone do that. Like, I know of the new route, but I've never seen anyone actually do it. So this is going to be interesting for me. BlueBob going for Christmas Miracle. It's called Christmas Miracle because back when it was discovered and gotten, people didn't know how it worked. So you want to do a triple jump wall kick. At the height of your wall kick, you're going to go over the ceilings. Speaking of ceilings, there are none. So Weegee going for left sub. Very, very good left sub from Weegee. That is a really difficult strat to do. Doesn't save that much time, but it's still worth going for it if you know how to do it. So Weegee doing well on the Mana Ray Star, missing the first ring, and that is okay. Missing the second ring is awful because the hitboxes of the rings and the pattern the Mana Ray goes in is very, very, very trash after that point. So if you miss that, you're pretty much going to lose 11-ish seconds is what I've been told, but I haven't fact-checked that, so be sure to correct me if you want. Weegee now entering Fire Sea. He's going to get Fire Sea Reds, I'm assuming. Yes, he is. Fire Sea Reds is a very, very difficult star, apparently. I wouldn't know because I do it very, very slow. Part of my microphone issues, hopefully that helped a little bit. Weegee does end up missing his elevator cycle, so it's going to cost him a little bit of time. Not too bad, though. BlueBob now entering DDD. BlueBob ties with his feet, haven't you heard? So chest star from BlueBob, very, very nice. Difficult star, especially casually, because the twister in the middle likes to suck you up and ruin your runs. So, Weegee now moving on to upstairs, I think. BlueBob opting for right sub, very smart choice. He might not be as consistent, or maybe he's rusty at it, but also the tournament setting, if you miss front sub, you're going to have to do it. If you miss it a few times, it can cost a lot of time. So Wet Dry World, pretty fun stage. Weegee going for the triple jump wall kick to get this star. Very nice from Weegee. He'll be doing that twice, one for the star and one for the star in the box adjacent to it. BlueBob now entering Fire Sea. Hopefully can have as good as Fire Sea as Weegee. If anyone in the chat knows how to determine who's ahead or not, feel free, because I am no idea what I'm doing at this point. Very nice movement from Weegee. Bonkers, Weegee is doing the new route, which saves about a second. I'm just as clueless as you. Thank you, Tasty Basin, for the $100 donation. Basin bacon. English versions have faster text boxes, just more of them. Weegee bundling secrets with hundreds in Wet Dry World, and most players do that for 70 star. Going pretty well. And the route he's doing can only miss one coin, otherwise he'll have to go for backup coins on the platform where the star spawns. So that was his one allowed coin, so he can't miss anymore. Maybe he missed another coin that I didn't see. So there's his backup coin. BlueBob also entering Wet Dry World now. Unfortunate coin RNG there, but he does recover nicely. Nice breaking both of the boxes. Very precise from BlueBob. Weegee now entering Tiny Huge Island. I'm assuming he... yeah, he's going to go for secrets first. Very, very well done secrets by Weegee. BlueBob also having nice secrets. So I forgot to explain both Wet Dry World and Tiny Huge Island how the paintings are dynamic. So in Wet Dry World, the higher you enter the painting, the higher the water level will be when you start out, and vice versa. And Tiny Huge Island, entering the left painting, the island will become tiny, thus making Mario seem bigger. Entering the painting on the right, the island will become huge, thus making Mario seem smaller. Yeah. Also, entering pipes will revert the changes you made. Is it my commentating delay? Because if so, I can refresh the restream viewer. Weegee now entering Tall Mountain. He's going to go for Breezeless. Very hard trick. He does end up missing it, which is fine. He's going to be going for the backup or going for another star. He does go for the backup. Very nice from Weegee. The intended way to get that star is going the slide. That takes a lot of time, so we don't do that. Nice secrets from BlueBob. They do grab the Toad Star. Sorry for my lack of speaking. I'm trying to figure out what's causing the crackling mic noise. He does go to HMC after Snowman's Land, I've been told. Very nice wet reds from Weegee. Weegee now entering Snowman's Land, a relatively easy stage. There are a bunch of strategies that you can do that are increasingly more difficult, but saves little amounts of time. I'm assuming he's going to be going for them. One of them being this one, the Snowman's Head. He does do a triple jump, lands on the slope surface, slides off of that and wall kicks, as opposed to doing a side flip wall kick. Nice movement from Weegee here. BlueBob just did something called mountain clip. I'm sure both of them have done it, but I didn't realize it until now. Basically, what you're going to do is on a specific point in the mountain, you're going to dive into it, which will clip you into a little underground water pool type thing. And when you swim to the edge of that water pool, the game will kind of freak out and teleport you up because there's another water pool above there, which will allow you to clip through the mountain, thus getting there faster. BlueBob now attempting the Tall Town Mountain Reds. Very technical star. They're using uncomfortable camera angles to avoid lag because on the Nintendo 64 system there was lag. Weegee just did one of the hardest stars in the game. All you do is dive and you kill the thing. And that's how that star works. So good job, Weegee. Woo, clap. I second that, Ulrich. So Weegee now grabbing Nips for the second time because once you reach a certain amount of stars, you can grab Nips again, giving you a different star. So he's now going to HMC, grabbing the Toad Star first. I'm not entirely sure which stars you do in HMC, as I've never actually seen the new route, only heard about it. BlueBob now entering Snowman's Land. So both Snowman's Land and HMC are two pretty relaxed stages if you know what you're doing and are consistent. Weegee going for box jump, doesn't get box jump. Yeah, that's what I thought, Jack, but I was gonna say 50, and then for some reason I thought 30 in the back of my head, so I didn't. It's faster because you get the second MIP star, as well as tassel movement, which kind of makes up for it. Hey, look, that's what I said. I was really hoping to see someone else do Jack's version of Christmas Miracle, where instead of triple jump wall kicking, you use the elevator clip and dive into the thing. But you know, it's okay. It'll live on in my heart. Picture version is cool. Also, nice watch for rolling rocks. Okay, from Weegee. So as he enters the second time, he's going to be doing watch for rolling rocks and 0.5 A presses. So watch carefully. Just kidding. That was amazing emergency exit. Someone should do a 16-star run with watch for rolling rocks and 0.5 A presses embedded in it. So assuming people aren't lying to me when they say that route syncs up at the 50-star door, it looks like Weegee is quite a bit ahead for the standards, though he could lose that lead just as easily as he gained it by a single death in either Rainbow Ride or Tic Tac Block. So, triple jump wall kick there. He's going to be doing another triple jump wall kick to bounce into the Lakitu. This is known as, you guessed it, Lakitu bounce. Just a faster way to get Cruiser crossing over the rainbow. Very, very nice. BlueBob opting out of the wall kick strat. Very safe idea, especially in tournament format when they're this close together. Very nice reds so far from Weegee. This is another one of those stages where the reds are in one relative place rather than scattered around the level. Therefore, it is non-optimal to get hundreds with him. Oh yeah, great glitchy wall kick, forgot about that. Weegee doing another triple jump wall kick strategy that you don't see often, very difficult, but ends up pulling it off. So tricky triangles is tricky, but Weegee makes them not look tricky. Unfortunate bonk from BlueBob. Not going to lose him too much time, though. Weegee going for the infamous Cheese has already gotten the star. Star sync up there, pretty nice. So Weegee getting the Toad Star before he enters TikTok Clock. He's going to be getting all 7 stars in TikTok Clock. After that, he'll move on to Bowser in the Sky, the final level in the game. He'll need to clear that and throw Bowser against a bomb 3 times to win. But TikTok Clock is a very, very technical and very easy to die in stage. So it's very, very possible that he loses his lead and ultimately could lose the race. This is the semifinal best of 3. These players have done 2 other races with each other, one of which Weegee won and the other which BlueBob won. So this is the deciding factor in who gets to move on to the finals. And yes, I'm an awful commentator because I don't know who made the finals or if anyone's made the finals yet. Really nice TikTok Clock 100 for Weegee so far. So because it's more optimal, Weegee bundles TikTok Clock 100s with Womps. Sorry, Womps. Thomp on the Thwomp. Yeah, this game takes a lot out of you. I can understand wanting to stop or take a break. Yes, I agree. TikTok Clock is so fun to watch if it get done fast, as well as red coin stars and 100 coin stars, in my opinion. So Weegee's about a star ahead, and if he keeps up this pace, he's going to end up winning this race. So, hey, that rhymed. So let's, to all you Weegee fans out there, you better be rooting that he doesn't mess up. If you're rooting for BlueBob, remember, you can mess up TJWK and Bowser in the sky and choke the race. Very, very nice movement from both runners this stage. Very impressed by how they're doing. But I was really hoping for a firstie there, but it's okay. It's okay. Just one last star for Weegee, and then he'll be moving on to Bowser in the Sky at 2 for BlueBob. That is the question. Will we see moving right side TJWK? My favorite strat in the entire game because it's the only one I can pull off. Very nice reds from Weegee. My favorite color is silver, if you're asking me. Can either of these runners PB? Very nice movement so far from Weegee, but again, he can still mess it up. He could die or fail TGW wall. Triple jump wall kick too many times. Or Bowser throws. You can miss a bunch of Bowser throws and choke the race. Looks like he's good moving for. Oh, not moving left side. I can't accept that. I'm sorry. I'm just picking up. Still nice that he did go for a triple jump wall kick. Saves quite a bit of time. Yeah, Weegee, if he can't 48, he can get a low 49. It's one. Oh, BlueBob. Oh no. Moving left side, we'll have to settle. Is that a PB for Weegee? Ooh. Weegee. Yes, dude! Oh, 48! That's amazing. I'm so happy about that. .48 in tournament format is unbelievable. We're going to try to get both Weegee and BlueBob in here for an interview. Also, what a close race this was. Yeah, I'm happy about the 48. It's a 48 in tournament format. Are you insane? Hello, Weegee.
Yo.
Yo, congratulations on your 48.
Thanks, dude.
Yo.
What's up, dude? Man.
GG's,
So,
man.
Yeah.
GG. It's a really good race.
Yeah, it looks like we both got decent times, so.
Yeah, you were like right next to me entering Tippy, so you were like just as likely to 48.
Decent times? I'd like to use the adjective amazing times.
Yeah, it went better than I thought, to be honest. When I failed Candleless at the start, I was like, okay, it's gonna be one of these again. But
yeah.
the mid game was okay. The end and beginning were both pretty bad.
Overall, I feel like both of you played very, very consistently and very, very well, so I applaud you for that. So normally what I like to do is ask each runner what they thought their highs and lows of the run were. So Weegee, we'll start with you. What do you think the best part of your run was and why?
Probably that Rainbow Ride, because entering it I was really nervous with the good potential, and I managed to actually get a pretty decent gold, like a 1 second gold, so that was pretty cool.
Nice.
I played a lot better than I expected there, so I practiced it a good amount. Yeah, that was probably my best part.
That's good. And BlueBob, what about you?
Mine was probably the fact that I lost less than 30 seconds in Wet Dry World. I ended up getting I think it was 2 seconds off of gold. So other than that, everything else was kind of like average, and then Wet Dry World was pretty okay, which usually isn't for me in races.
Well, yeah, that's good. Always good to not lose 30 seconds of Wet Dry World. So now on to the worst parts of the run. What do you think you can improve on the most, given this run, Weegee?
I think the Fire Sea was like a really big choke point. I mean, the start was also really bad, but it was more of a gradual thing. But Fire Sea was like one big time loss of like 22 seconds. So I think that's like where most of this time loss came from. I don't know. I didn't play very well in that stage.
Okay, and BlueBob, what about you?
Probably Tippy in general. I think I lost like 55 or 54 or something to my golds in Tippy, so as a whole, I'd say Tippy went pretty poorly.
Okay, is there anything else either of you would like to say to the community before we sign off?
I think so.
I guess GG's. I had fun in the tournament. Good luck to Weegee in the finals, and it was a pleasure doing the 3 races.
Yeah, it was a ton of fun.
Alright, later, and have fun everyone watching Cheese and Para.
Yeah, thank you guys for running. You're putting on an amazing show. Very fun to commentate, very fun to watch. Thank you everyone for watching the races and putting up with my commentary. You can always view the VODs on Twitch, or you can all races are uploaded to the Speedruns Live YouTube channel. Make sure you go follow both the runners, Weegee14 and BlueBob SRL. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off. My name is Ozzy, and I wish you guys the best of luck. Good luck to Cheese and Paracutia in the next race, and I'll see you guys then.
Alrighty.
Peace.
See you, boys.